morning, beloved Unity on the river, on this another snowy, stay at home, snuggled in day. So grateful we can all be together on Zoom, Restream, YouTube, Facebook, however you're watching us. Glad to be together. Let's all join in the harmony of the universe, energetically connecting to everyone that we love, this whole world, with 3 ohms together. Om. Om. And one more. And taking a breath and joining and singing, surely the presence of the Lord is in this place. Surely the presence of the Lord is in this place. I can feel God's mighty power and God's grace. There's a holy hush around us. I see glory on each face. Surely the presence of the Lord is in this place. Surely the presence of the Lord is in this place. I can feel God's mighty power and God's grace. There's a holy hush around us. I see glory on each face. Surely the presence of the Lord is in this place.
Let us pray. The more we talk about love, the stronger it grows in consciousness. And if we persist in thinking loving thoughts and speaking loving words, we are sure to bring into our experience the feeling of that great love that is beyond description, the very love of God. There is nothing too hard for us to accomplish for us if we put our confidence in it. So says Charles Fillmore. So let's have a wonderful service of love to expose and bring and amplify and connect to each other in community as we experience divine love today. And so it is.
I hope you'll join in singing with us. We are made for these times, and we are strong for these times. We are blessed in these times, and we are here for a purpose, here to love fully, here to be awakened as the universal one. You are here for these times, you are strong for these times, you are blessed in these times, and you are here for a purpose, here to love fully, here to be awakened as the universal one, the universal one. There is no separation in time or space, for in eternal presence we live, and lifted in the essence of eternal grace to all of creation. Our love strong for these times, and I am blessed in these times. I am here for a purpose, here to love fully, here to be awakened as the universal one, the universal one, the universal one, the universal one. So it is.
Speak, Edith.
Edith, you need to unmute, please.
Sorry, good morning. I'm Edith Hike. I'm here to be your facilitator this morning. I stand in the presence here on this live stream. Well, please welcome all of you who are here to Unity on the River. We are an inclusive spiritual community where we honor all paths to God. Unity on the River is a center of celebration, transformation, inspiration, spirit-centeredness, oneness, and joy. Please hold these truths in your heart as we say together our mission and vision statements. Our mission: we are a vibrant spiritual community that celebrates the presence in all and awakens humanity to its divinity. And our vision? Well, we are centered in love, and we joyously co-create a world of oneness, peace, and harmony. Our vision for a new spiritual leader? The spiritual leader of Unity on the River is a heart-centered, inspired teacher and mentor who lovingly embodies the highest and most joyful vision for Unity on the River and the world. Well, we know that these visions are already established in divine mind, and we pray that we, as a congregation, can embody the visions we've set forth. We must be the vision we want to see. Please join us also next week when our speaker will be the delightful Reverend Denise DeSimone. Hi, Denise. The Valentine's gift basket will be raffled off next Sunday at the end of hospitality. And I'm announcing 2 upcoming class series that will be held at the temple here on Sunday mornings after service. The first is starting on March 9th. That's Carol Stringham. She'll be teaching a prosperity workshop from 11:30 to 1:30 on 4 Sundays. The cost is $133, which includes all materials, and watch your email for more information and registration information. Next is our wonderful Linda Dudnot teaching on February 23rd, which starts next week already, teaching Destiny Cards Workshop. And that also is being taught from 11:30 to 1 for 4 Sundays. Cost for all 4 workshops is $75 or $20 each. And to sign up, send an email to Linda, which is listed there on the screen. Next is on Saturday, February 22nd at 6:30 p.m. is the Ananti Devi Kirtan group, starring our very own Meg Rain, John Hyde, and Christine Malpika, where they present an evening of kirtan singing meditation. It's at the Way to Balance Center for Wellness in Amesbury, 21 Water Street on the 2nd floor. It's a wonderful evening of meditation. I'd like to take this moment to make a connections announcement. Amy Jocelyn's sister passed away on January 5th. January 25th. Please send her some messages of love and condolence via email. Her address can be found in the New Connections directory mailed on Thursday, February 13th. Now, please, let's welcome Brian Dozer singing Flame in the Darkness by Joe Jenkins. Thank you so much.
Well, I think we need to do our namaste first, so I'll hand that back over to Meg for a second before I pop up.
So, since we're not here in person together, but let's just close our eyes and see each other in our mind's eye, just blessing. Let's all put our hands together and bless each other, just thinking of the faces and the hearts and who we are as Unity on the River. We are a joyful community that celebrates the presence in all. I see you, I bless you, and I honor the Christ as you, each and every one of you. And so it is. Take a breath, and just holding each other in our hearts. We know we are one in spirit, and we're growing together. And so it is. Thank you. Namaste. Back to Brian.
Here I am. Yes, just checking my settings here for a second. Of course, we have a lot that we're juggling and trying to make this all work. There we go. Great to see you. This is a song by a friend of ours, friend of mine, Joe Jenks, Flame in the Darkness. There we go. Just so everyone knows, I'm the one actually doing the manipulations today. So as I'm trying to talk, I'm also manipulating the cameras and everything. So thanks for your patience. And I think I do need the glasses today. There we go. There's a flame in the darkness, burning deep within our hearts, in the love that grows between us. This is where the journey starts. There's a hope in the stillness. There's a solace in our friends, in the love that grows between us. This is where the isolation ends. Come full circle in a moment. Hold no shame in what you feel. This old world will keep on turning, and our broken hearts will heal. When the rain falls around you like a solitary tear, and the love that flows between us, know that thunder holds no fear, and the struggle you hold sacred when the arrows pierce your through, and the love that flows between us, may your courage be renewed. There is music in each silence silence. There is promise in each day, in the love that holds between us. May we always find our way. Come full circle in a moment. Hold no shame in what you feel. This old world will keep on turning, and our broken hearts will heal. There's a flame in the darkness, burning deep within our hearts, in the love that grows between us. This is where the journey starts. There is hope in the stillness. There is solace in our friends, in the love that grows between us. This is where our sacred journey never ends. This is where that grows between us, our sacred journey never ends.
Thank you, Brian. That was great. And switched over to me right after. Good job. Brian is doing an amazing job, everybody, putting all this together. So he is what a blessing to this community. And I acknowledge everybody who's putting their little chats over on the right side. It's great to have kind of an interaction. And if you have any questions or any comments during the talk that I'm about to give, go ahead, put them in the chat, and perhaps I'll read them and we can further the more of an interplay interaction. We don't have to do these online services the way we do service in physical church. We can go a little extra. So, and the way we do that is through interaction. So thanks, Susan Coburn, for being here, and John Wilkinson, and I see Nancy Reese, Linda Dudenot, Melissa, Reverend Denise, Mark Schneider, Brad Fanger, Amy, and Karen from England is watching here and checking in. So please, you check in. Tell us who you are and where you're from, and let's have an enjoyable service or talk to come. And later on in the talk, I'm going to ask everyone to type a message in there, a very particular message about love, and we'll get to that shortly. So happy Valentine's Day, everybody. It's a holiday steeped in tradition, and it's a holiday where we celebrate love. So why not do a talk about love, about divine love, and how divine love is defined by one of our great unity teachers and authors, Catherine Ponder. Catherine Ponder is still alive, today, and she's still the senior minister at Unity Church Worldwide in California. Catherine Ponder was born on Valentine's Day, 1927, which means just 2 days ago, she celebrated her 98th birthday. Happy birthday, Reverend Catherine. Catherine reminds us that February is a time to emphasize love and its miraculous power. Love is often thought of as an emotional or a spiritual quality, but it's also a positive mental force that exists in every one of us. We don't have to look outside ourselves for love. It's right here inside, available for us to access anytime we would like. Divine love is a concept found in many religions and spiritual traditions. It generally refers to a love that is unconditional. It doesn't depend on our actions or our worthiness. It's a love that embraces us despite our flaws and mistakes. It is boundless and infinite. It has no limits or boundaries. It extends to all beings and encompasses the entire universe. Divine love is the source of all creation. It's the fundamental energy that brings everything into existence and sustains it. Divine love is transformative. It has the power to heal, renew, and elevate us. It can awaken us to our true nature and our true potential. Divine love is both personal and transpersonal. It can be experienced as a deep, intimate connection with a divine being, as well as a oneness with all of creation. The experience, when we experience divine love, we experience profound joy and bliss. We experience deep peace and tranquility, a rare sense of calm that surpasses all understanding. When we experience divine love, we feel unconditional love and forgiveness. It's a feeling of being loved and accepted exactly the way we are without judgment. Divine love, when we experience it, we experience a sense of purpose in our lives, a sense of meaning that can awaken us to our true calling and give us a deeper sense of purpose. Divine love can give us a connection to something greater than ourselves. It can help us realize our place in the universe and our connection to all things. Divine love is a love that is beyond human comprehension. It can be felt and yet experienced in the depths of our being. Divine love, by using specific words persistently, we can unleash this mental power and transform our minds, our bodies, and our lives. Okay. Just by focusing on the thought, divine love, we connect with the healing power of love that is within us. This love then flows through us, bringing healing and freedom from limitations of all kinds. Catherine tells a story about a woman who was driving in the snow. It was late at night, the night like we just had last night. And she got stuck in a snowbank. She slid into the snowbank and she didn't know what to do. It was 1:00 in the morning. So the only thing she could think of was pray for divine love to help her and provide for her and rescue her from this situation. Within minutes, a pickup truck drove by, stopped. The driver had chains, he had batteries, he had everything they needed, a shovel to dig her out. And within 15 minutes, she was back on the road again with only a dent on the door to remind her that she has to be more careful at night in the snow. Let us use this story to inspire us to tap into the miraculous power of love. By dwelling on the thought of divine love, we can activate a transformative force that is always present within us, ready to heal and uplift in ways beyond our imagination. Love is an electric force. Love will radiate outward into every part of our world to attract to us the perfect right people, the right situations, and the right conditions that will add to our success and happiness. Catherine again tells the story in her book, The Prospering Power of Love, about how she was once hired to be a part of a nonprofit organization. Nobody wanted that job because there was so much strife and anger and frustration and conflict in that organization. So she took the job. She was trained for it, but had no experience in that kind of company. And two members of the board of directors of that company said, "What are we doing hiring somebody with no experience?" And they quit. So Divine Love started working right away to eliminate things that were not serving that organization any longer. Catherine started a morning prayer at this nonprofit. And here is, and they all together said this prayer for divine love. Here it is. I'm going to hold it up, see if you can read it. Is that forward or is it backwards? Is that okay? Give me a thumbs up.
It's backwards.
It's backwards. Okay, so I'll just read it. So, divine love is doing its perfect work here and now. Divine love harmonizes. Divine love adjusts. Divine love prospers. Divine love foresees everything and richly provides every good thing now. Divine love is victorious. They all sat around a table and read this. Well, the fortunes of this nonprofit turned around. Financially, they turned around. In terms of people's experience of working for the company, it turned around. It was a great experience for everyone. We can use, here's another example. A woman with family problems can use divine love. She was having trouble with her husband. They were fighting all the time. She didn't blame him. She blamed both of them. So she used the affirmation. She found this affirmation and she would say it and over and over and over again. Thinking about her husband, she said, I behold you with the eyes of love and I glory in your perfection. I behold you with the eyes of love and I glory in your perfection. Okay. Their arguments decreased. The love between them increased. Things turned out better. And at the time she wrote the book, they were still married and doing wonderfully. You can use divine love to solve any kind of problem you're having. You just activate it by declaring an affirmation about divine love. Divine love also has the power to heal. A woman with skin disorder on her face began placing her hands on her face and affirming, divine love is healing me now. Divine love is healing me now. Her dermatologist and doctors couldn't solve her problem, but within weeks of doing this affirmation, the rash on her face completely disappeared. I have people coming to me for healing sessions in a number of different types of maladies. The other day, a woman who's been using the particular healing modality that I'm trained in, she's been with me for about 2 years, and she proclaimed at the beginning of the session, aren't we going to do that prayer thing that we do at the beginning? And she's not a religious person at all. I don't know if she has a spiritual outlook on life, but I do know that there was something about that prayer at the beginning of every session that we do that put her at ease and prepared her for the healing session to come. While preparing this talk, I realized that the prayers I do at the beginning of every session I give are really invocations to divine love to come in and do their work. In fact, the word love I use virtually every prayer I give. I've done over 4,000 of these prayers. Every one has been different, but there's always the word love in there. So what I do is I act as kind of a facilitator. That's really what I do for a living now. I call in divine love and let it go forth and bring healing to those I'm working with. And by the way, the woman that I met with this week, her health has steadily improved over these last 2 years. She had several tumors. She did not want to go the traditional medical route, and using my modality and other holistic healing modalities, her tumors have disappeared completely. And we're not done yet. We're still working on a lot of things, but she is an example to me of the power of divine love. Now, are you having difficulties with a certain person in your life? Here's another way you can use divine love. Here's a phrase, a divine love affirmation that people have used. It's from Emmett Fox. And so if you have somebody that you're having a difficulty with, you can declare, all people are expressions of divine love. Therefore, I can meet with nothing but the expressions of divine love. And by the way, if you would like to have these affirmations sent to you when we meet join us on the Zoom after the session, and I will be there, and you can give me your name and information if you're comfortable doing so, and I will send these affirmations to you. Okay? So, and you can prosper yourself financially using divine love as well. Reverend Catherine tells of a salesman who was heavily in debt. He tried to get a loan, but he didn't have any collateral. So instead, he just began to affirm, divine love prospers me now. Divine love prospers me now. He just kept saying it over and over again. It became his mantra. Within a few days, he made a large sale and was able to pay off all his debts, and he had even had money left over. Here is what people in many unity communities are doing to activate divine love in their lives. They form prayer groups. That's what it is. Okay. And thank you, Bonnie. I welcome Bonnie in and welcome Sherry. Thanks for joining us and checking in. So what they do, and Catherine reports this and many others, is they start the prayer group. They do it for about an hour. They meet once a week. You can do it in person or online. And they use prayers to activate divine love to bring healing to themselves or people on their prayer list, which is kept confidential to people in the group. So if you're praying for others, you don't share who you're praying for with the group. You bring your private list of who and what to pray for, and you affirm together for their health, wealth, and prosperity. When you're praying for others, you say, divine love is doing its perfect work in you and through you now. Divine love is doing its perfect work in you and through you now. When you're praying for yourself, which is perfectly allowable to do at these meetings, divine love is doing its perfect work in me and through me now. Divine love is doing its perfect work in me and through me now. Okay. Unity on the River already has a business-oriented divine love group. Did you know that? It's called TUBA, the Unity Business Alliance. It meets every week on Wednesday morning at 8 o'clock Eastern Time, but once a month, at the last Wednesday of every month, they devote a full hour to activating the power of divine love through incorporating the mastermind format of prayer. You are invited to attend a TUBA meeting anytime you would like. The monthly mastermind meeting takes place, again, as I said, the last Wednesday morning of the month, 8 o'clock. On the other Wednesday meetings, also at 8 o'clock, we utilize the principle of divine love to bring prosperity to each other's lives, to our projects, and to our businesses. You can learn more about TUBA on Unity on the River's weekly newsletter on their website, unityontheriver.org, or you can contact me and I can hook you up with whomever you need to do to help you get online and get onto their mailing list so you're reminded of each meeting. But perhaps it's time for Unity on the River to start a weekly prayer group that is open for anyone to attend anytime they would like. If you would be open to participate in something like this, type in the chat, I am divine love, and then your name. For most of you, your name will already be there, so you can just chat. I am divine love. If you think you would like to serve in this new prayer group as a leader, just put I am divine love -leader. And we'll put together a list of all of you and figure out how we can get this thing started. Is it going to be an in-person group? Will it be a group on Zoom? And who would like to organize it? Who would like to be on it? So, or maybe you just want to chat. So I'm challenging everybody right now just to type in the word, I am divine love. Type it into the chat right now. You may notice that you're going to feel a vibration in your heart, in your body when you do that. Because we're all here together. We're all watching together. And there is an energy that's combining all of us together, a group energy, a synergistic energy. Thank you for all of you who are typing in, I am divine love. Lots of them coming in right now. That's great. And just close your eyes and feel in your body. What am I feeling right now? Even if you're watching this as a replay later on, it still works. It's incredible how this happens. I am divine love. Just by typing "I am divine love," you're activating the force of divine love in your life right now. And the collective energy of all of us will amplify your divine love and bring you joy to your life in new ways. When you release the energy of divine love from within, as Catherine Ponder promises, you will always witness interesting and satisfying results. If your heart is telling you right now that it's time to live your life more in alignment with divine love, to bring greater love, healing, and prosperity to yourself and others, then step forward and take an action today, whether it's in the context of this community or it may be just your own personal practice that you will do by yourself. Use these affirmations that I can give you, or make up your own, or purchase the book, The Prospering Power of Love by Catherine Ponder. There are dozens of wonderful affirmations in that book to activate the power of divine love in your world. And thank you for those who are continuing on, typing in "I'm divine love." I love Laurel's comment. I love the idea. Love it. I am game. All. Melissa, I am divine love. Laurel also did one and where she put leader in. Good. Nancy. Paula and Mark, thank you. Leslie, affirming prayer is so powerful. Yes, thank you. Sherry Godet, welcome. Feel the energy of divine love, knowing that it has the power to accomplish anything in our lives, including the world situation. There's a lot of energy in the world right now that is clearly not divine love. So what can we do? We start within. We start by accessing and amplifying the divine love within. We feel it radiating out into the world and watch what happens. That is a mission that Unity on the River can take on that can make a difference in the world, because there is no power greater than the power of divine love. In fact, Gandhi once said, throughout history, the way of love and truth have always won. Always. No exceptions. So let's go into meditation now. Let's take some time to further activate our prospering power of divine love. Let us affirm that we are the lights of our souls, that we are beautiful, that we are bountiful. We are. You are. I am. I am bliss. I am the bliss of divine love. So Meg's going to come on now and just play, I think, what I think is the most beautiful meditation song she's ever come up with for a service. So let's hear Meg as we go into the silence. Go ahead, Meg.
I am the light of my soul. I am beautiful. I am bountiful. I am bliss. I am. I am the light of my soul. I am beautiful. I am bountiful. I am bliss. I am. I am the light of my soul. I am beautiful. I am bountiful. I am bliss. I am. I am the light of my soul. I am beautiful. I am bountiful. I am bliss. I am the love of my soul. I am, I am, I am.
Divine love is doing its perfect work here and now. Divine love harmonizes. Divine love adjusts. Divine love prospers. Divine love foresees everything and richly provides for every good thing now. Let's feel the love that's in our hearts as we go into the silence.
You bring to mind to receive this beautiful love even more fully as you think about them. It pours in. Say their names softly. I am the light of my soul. I am beautiful. I am bountiful. I am bliss. I am, I am. I am the light of my soul. I am beautiful. I am bountiful. I am bliss. I am, I am. I am the light of my soul. I am beautiful. I am bountiful. I am bliss. I am, I am. I am, I am. I am, I am. I am. Oh, that was so beautiful. Oh, Scott, thank you, thank you. I felt it so deeply. It was just such a beautiful message of affirmational prayer and fullness of love. Thank you. So in that energy, we think about how abundant we are, how gratefully prosperous we are. We have so much to give of our time and talent and our treasure. So thinking of unity and what it takes to make this service happen for all of us to be in community together, we give abundantly. And there are many ways to give. If you go to the Unity on the River page, there is a code that you can click into your camera and just give directly to Venmo, text to give directly. There's a way to do that. It's right on the screen. So we're just so grateful for all that we all can give together to make our center whole and healthy and abundant. And I can just see us all praying together in groups, just seeing us grow and get this message out there. We need this message more than ever on this planet. We are the ones we're waiting for. We are the love and the connection that reveals God in every breath. So let's see. We're going to pray over these offerings. Let's say the prayer of the offerings. Divine love, as me, blesses and multiplies all that I give, all that I receive, all that I am, and all that I give. I think that's how it goes. And I've got everything I need to be happy, for sure. And now we're going to think about our children. We're going to think about the kids in our lives, all the little ones. I have one in my household that goes to the charter school, and she's 13 now. And I think of her, and I think of my granddaughter, and my grandperson, actually. And so let's think about our children, sending them the light and the love, and knowing that we see you. We see you as the light that you are on the planet. However you show up, giving and receiving love, that's what we're here for. And we see you in all the ways that you are, as being bright and abundant in love and loving. And so it is.
This song?
I think we're doing, yes, I
Turn
think
down
it's,
the wells.
yes. I'm going to change, go right into, I think we know this song. Haven't sung it for a while though. Tear down the walls, it's time to fall into the arms of love. Open the gate, no time to wait. Surrender to the arms of love. Surrender to the arms of love. Mary woke one morning to the presence, and she felt it. A truth was born within her. In that brand new moment came the message. You can't resist the call. No, you can't resist the call. Tear down the walls. It's time to fall into the arms of love. Open the gate. No time to wait. Surrender to the arms of love. Surrender to the arms of love. And life will always push us to our limit. We might falter and think that we can't make it. Fearful as we are, we hear that message. No, you can't resist the call. You can't resist the call. Tear down the walls. It's time to fall into the arms of love. Open the gate. No time to wait. Surrender to the arms of love. Surrender to the arms of Thank you. Love you all.
We haven't done Let There Be Peace on Earth, but
Oh, yeah.
Not yet.
it's all Meg all the time today.
That's what I say.
And we need to get Scott's going to come in for the benediction too.
Yep.
Okay.
Join us. Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me. Let there be peace on earth, the peace that was meant to be, with God as creator, family all are we. Let us start with each other in perfect harmony. Let peace begin with me. Let this be the moment now. With every step I take, let this be my joyous vow. To take each moment and live each moment in peace eternally. Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with all of us. Let it begin with all of us.
Charmed circle of God's love, and we are divinely irresistible to our highest good now. So let us go forth now and be a shining example of divine love to the world. The light of God surrounds us.
We are the light of God.
The love of God enfolds us.
We are the love of God.
The power of God protects us.
We are the
We
power.
are the power of God.
The presence of God watches over us.
We are
We
the
are the
presence
presence
of God.
Wherever we
We
are,
are.
Wherever we
God
are.
is, and all is
all
All
well.
is well.
And we
We
are
are
richly
richly
blessed.
blessed.
Rest too.
See you all in Zoom.
Yes.
So I put the link in the comments. So if you didn't get it in the yesterday's newsletter, just look for it now, and you'll see the link to the fellowship afterwards.
Yay. See
Okay?
you there. Love you.
It should be in the comments of both Facebook and YouTube. So we'll see you there.
Bye, everyone.